It's both. Policy level interventions are extremely important, and so is the practical application and enforcement. And there's already a lot happening in the policy space, latest being the artificial intelligence policy. When you talk about the penetration of the digital solutions, so it has to be really customized based on the digital literacy that the population has, and also I earlier mentioned the penetration that of internet, the bandwidth speed, and the adaptability or the user preferences. So all of these factors together with policy environment play a huge role in what you need to push in the market, and how sophisticated or how innovative the whole landscape can get. Now, having said that, whatever's happening in the I would think the national incubation space or in your accelerators, that needs to go on, because for Pakistan's entrepreneurs, sky is the limit. It's not just Pakistan, which is a big market for them. They can look at the GCC, they can look at East Asia, and there are other markets to explore when it comes to your exports, be it manufacturing based or be it digital or ICT led. So both things need to happen. So it really depends on who you are targeting and what is the growth model for a particular firm or an enterprise or a startup. So the question this is a packed question. So you need to really find out what the ambition is. But overall, if Pakistan is to become an innovation-based digital economy, then of course the enabling policies need to be there, together with enough space for private investment to come in and to lead the process of innovation, combined with the role that the academia needs to play in all of this. And I think partnerships will bring a lot of technology, they will bring a lot of knowledge, and they will bring openness to a lot more market segments than we are already looking at.